Alright, this is a Blackwing deck profile on the new Blackwing support that got dropped. Really excited that it came out, and I've been testing it ever since it dropped. Like, what was this, like Tuesday, I guess? I've been playing for like 4 days straight testing this deck. Um, so we're just gonna dive straight into it. We got three of the new guy, like pretty much all the new guys are three, or both the new guys are three. The level 10s of two of. So we run three of this Whirlwind Searcher. The actual like when they made these cards, they actually thought, how do we make Blackwings better? This card is amazing. Making the deck more about the banish pile, given its synergy with Allure, was insane. All right, so we run three of this guy. If you control no monsters, you banish another Blackwing out of your hand to set Whirlwind directly from deck and normal summon him without tribute, and that's by his effect. So when you search from Whirlwind, you usually search this guy. You can normal summon again, get another Black Whirlwind search because this is your regular normal summon, and summon the thing you banished out of your hand. And then after that, if you search this guy, you can special summon it synchro with this because that's six, and go for this man's over here, and that's another normal summon with the same Whirlwind depending on how your hand is structured. But besides that, two Whirlwind searches is enough, and that's all to say you never drew a Whirlwind. You just used just this guy's effect. So the plussing applications are insane, and it's just backup plays. Like your board gets nuked, you don't care because you just rebuild it. So, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like explain all the new cards. It's gonna be a longer video. I run two Chris and two Bora and one Zephyros Elite. Zephyros Elite's pretty good with this guy because when you do use this effect to set Whirlwind directly from deck, the Whirlwind is sent to graveyard at the end of the turn, and you take 1,000 burn damage. Really insignificant. But in a certain scenario, if you foolish Zephyros or just have Zephyros in grave, or use Zephyros with this to make Underclock Taker first, or I'm sorry, not Underclock Taker. If you use like Zephyros plus random Blackwing that you special summon from your hand before you go into the level 10, like a Princess Witchling, get the Zephyros in grave, you can just bounce the Whirlwind back. So it's really helpful. Um, just a one of, in my opinion. Three of the Austria Southwinds is amazing. You open this in like a lore in hand, or you open this card. Period. It doesn't matter if you break on multiples of these. Plus, his graveyard effect is insane. So when he's just like Blizzard, level 4. He's level 4 though, and he's a tuner. When you normal summon him, you can special summon a level 4 lore banished Blackwing. So you normal summon it, you can bring back anything that you banished off of lore. That's why it's like really strong combo piece. Also, when this card is in grave, it has a graveyard effect of you can bench this card from graveyard and place a fill up Blackwing Dragon with feather counters or whatever, and for every card your opponent controls, and that's pretty good. It comes up, it comes up a lot. And then the other one is give wedge counters to everybody. The things that Armor Master gives out, or when he battles something, he gives all your opponent's monsters wedge counters. So that comes in clutch with the new level 10. I'll explain that later. So two Kalute, two Gale, two Panaki, one Gladius, one Steam. Steam's pretty good with Needle Fiber. Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre also has huge applications with Needle Fiber. With Steam the Cloak, if you open level 4 plus Steam, you can get the level 10 Blackwing on board because you can go, synchro on the Armor Master, summon the token that's left over by Steam, tribute token by Steam, and and that's a level 10 synchro right there. Hamata in the Dust, I tried him as two of, and it never came up that I needed two. I only ever needed one because I kept recycling out of every part. Because usually this is a card you add back with a Purchase Witchling. So it's an infinite cycle with this guy. The one Oriashi never really needed to. So that's all the monsters right there. You max out on the lore. I play a Raigeki, I play an Upstart, I play a Foolish, and I play Monster Reborn. Just simple, good, generic one-offs. I play two Cosmic in the main deck. I hate going second and getting interrupted by a bunch of back row. I'd rather be able to snipe the Judgment or snipe something so I can get uninterrupted plays. But usually I'd want to side these out for Called by the Grave in the main deck. Again, I'm still testing. I'm just going off of an old feel of should I keep Cosmic in or should I just focus on stopping hand traps. I play three Black Whirlwind, obviously. I like to hold on to my trap lineup. I don't like playing Ash or Infinite Transients because those are just like cards I don't really like at all. I kind of prefer trap cards. Like Icarus is nasty, two Storm Strike, and a Solemn Warning. I prefer traps. I'm just a trap guy. I like traps. Um, I play one Onimaru still. It took me a while to get this extra deck lined up. Um, there was a lot of cards that I had to cut, put in different places just to fit, and I just found the room. I found the room eventually. Onimaru, two of the level 10 Blackwing. Alright, so why this card is so broken is that it's unaffected by everything. Each time your opponent's monster controls activates an effect, after resolution, give it a wedge counter. It can, once per turn, it can snatch steal an opponent's monster with a wedge counter. So I can just, once per turn, take an opponent's monster. And its other effect is, once per turn during the end phase, you can just destroy all monsters on the board that have wedge counters. So sometimes it interferes. I kind of wish the when you take an opponent's monster, it removes the wedge counter. But if you go end phase, you can accidentally destroy the monster you took. So sometimes you don't blow up the board because you took a really good monster. Sometimes you do. It's whatever. But he's good because he immediately is active once you use this guy to summon it, because you can banish it, give everybody wedge counters, then take something, beat over some stuff, and then like nuke the board if you want to. So the wedge counter is just insane. Wedge counters are absolutely insane. This card is a 2 of, and you just res it. You don't even care if it gets kaiju. Like most people say, oh, I'll just kaiju it, or I'll do Utopia the Lightning. That's fine. The point that this card is broken is because it's so cheap. Like I summon this, you out it, you wasted a bunch of resources to out it. Then my next turn, I'm just resing it like it's a nobody. Like I res it with Obsidian Hawk Joe, I res it with Chidori's Death. I'll just make a second one, and then what are you gonna do? Out it again? All right, cool. I'll just summon it again. I have 4 different ways of summoning this card, or 5 if you count Monster Reborn, and I'll just keep summoning this card. And you're just gonna get tired and exhausted, and I'm just gonna keep taking your stuff and keep destroying your board. I've been grinding people out with whirlwinds. I just win. It's so free. I still play Crystal Wing. You still run into the combos where you can summon Crystal Wing. I play Blackwing Dragon because it actually does big burn damage now. Like it can kill somebody with the new level 4 effect of giving it a bunch of wedge counters. You can legitimately kill somebody. I've killed so many people through a Saryuja because they left Saryuja on board. Weaken their Saryuja to 0, burn them for 28, then attack over it for another 28. And that just calls game. Um, Raikiri, Chidori, Obsidian Hawk Joe. I play Armor Master now because you can step up Synchro with him. Like I said, with the Steam combo. I'd rather waste this than waste the Obsidian Hawk Joe. I played One the Thung, TG Wonder Magician for Needle Fiber, the Sahoya to Res and Assault Blackwing. I played Dark Rebellion over Utopia because this guy does restrict you into just darks from the extra deck, which is perfectly fine because I only run like 2 realistic non-darks in Needle Fiber in Crystal Wing, and TG comes from Needle Fiber, so that's on my opponent's turn, so that's irrelevant. So Rebellion serves the same purpose. It's just supposed to kill somebody after they've grinded out, like the duel's been grinded out for so long. It can come out of nowhere and kill somebody. I play Needle Fiber just to unbrick. I'm not here for Needle Fiber combos. I'm here to just like, shoot, I bricked. Make Needle Fiber out of what? If I draw a Gale and Oriashi, just summon it and summon Panaki out of deck, set a couple traps like Icarus or pass turn, and then Panaki goes to grave, search this guy, and I pop off next turn. That easy. And then a Princess Witchling, which is an amazing link 2 in my deck, and it just grabs so many resources back and gives me so much damage. Side deck is, again, I'm not too sure what's going to be meta by then. I'm just using just good generic side deck cards, like with 3 Drolin Lock, 3 Call by the Grave, 3 Master Restrict, 3 Gozen, and 3 Light Imprisoning Mirror. So, and all in all, thank you Konami for dropping this support. Absolutely amazing. I will definitely be playing this deck. I don't care what the prices of the cards are. This is probably the only money card in the set. Everything else was a rare, I believe, in that Legendary Duelist set. So these should just drop at like around 20s, I guess. It's irrelevant. I'm paying whatever it costs to get this deck. But thanks for watching. See you next time.